On Wednesday, the International Criminal Tribunal for the former Yugoslavia, ICTY, convicted Ratko Mladic, 74, in one of the highest-profile cases since the Nuremberg trials. Prosecutors demanded a life sentence for the man critics called the Butcher of Bosnia. His lawyers called for his acquittal, arguing he never approved mass killings of Muslim or Croat civilians and was a victim of Western Serb bias. Mladic was charged with genocide for the slaughter of 8,000 unarmed Bosnian Muslim men and boys rounded up in the town of Srebrenica, and his forces' 43-month-long siege of Sarajevo, in which thousands of civilians were killed by artillery, mortar, tank and sniper fire from the rugged hills ringing the capital. From the time of his ICTY indictment in mid-1995, before the war ended, it took 17 years to bring him to trial, a testament to the loyalty he inspired among Serbs who helped conceal him and to the resilience of their nationalist cause. Mladic was a general in the old communist Yugoslav People's Army when the multinational Balkan Republic began to disintegrate in 1991 with the secession of Slovenia and Croatia. When Bosnia's Serbs rose up in response to a referendum for independence by Muslims and Croats, Mladic took over Belgrade's forces in Bosnia, which swiftly overran 70% of the country. Serb paramilitaries entered the conflict with a campaign of murder, rape, mutilation and expulsion mainly against Bosnian Muslims. Dozens of towns were besieged with heavy weapons and villages were burned down as 22,000 UN peacekeeping troops stood by more or less helplessly, with orders not to take sides. Mladic had a cameraman film the blitz of the Muslim enclave of Srebrenica, showing him bronzed and fit at 53, extolling his lads and haranguing hapless Dutch UN peacekeepers who took his soldiers' word that the inhabitants would be safe. Instead, 8,000 were systematically executed in July 1995. The massacre was the grim culmination of a 3-year conflict in which the beefy general had pounded Sarajevo, killing more than 11,000 people.